Today we're looking at another very exciting product from Dustsilver, and this one, just like all the other products, is excellent. Hey guys, welcome back to our Hardware channel. My name is Ivan, and today we're checking out the D66 by Dustsilver, another great product from the company. And if you have been with my channel for a while, you've probably seen that I reviewed other keyboards from the company, and last time I praised that keyboard a lot because Dustsilver are bringing a very compelling package with a lot of quality backed up behind the product. I have no doubt this one is going to be the same. So without further ado, we're going to go into the unboxing. We're going to check out what exactly is inside the box of the Dustsilver D66. We're going to hook it up to the computer, see what kind of RGB modes and what kind of customizations we can make. And of course, at the end, we're going to talk about it in the conclusion. All right, let's quickly check what's inside the Dustsilver D66. But before that, they also sent me one of those. Look at this. It's a foamy cloud, actually. So you can use it as a wrist support when you have your mouse. Right there, it's very soft, kind of a memory foam. So nice, cool little thing with the rubber on the bottom. If you put it on your desk, not only is it going to look nicely with this keyboard color, but also it's pretty unique, pretty cool. I really like it. Thank you very much. Just like any other product I've seen from Dustsilver, perfect retail package with the image of the product inside. That way, if you're picking up this in a retail, you know exactly what you're expecting inside. If you flip it over right here, there's some more information about the keyboard, information about the company, and nothing else on the box. But as always, very stylish, very sturdy box from Dustsilver. Once removed, we are greeted with this: hello keyboard owner, make typing more ceremonial. Okay, great. Thanks Dustsilver for this consideration. One thing on top, also branded with the Dustsilver logo right here, is a dust cover for the keyboard. I can't stress that enough, how important this is. A lot of you probably don't even think about it, but when you're not using the keyboard, especially for a long period of time, you want to put something on top so dust does not accumulate between the different keycaps. Or let's say if you're eating something on your desk, just throw it over. That way no crumbs or fries will get inside these keys. So yeah, that's a great consideration from their side. I will put the keyboard to the side real quick and see what else we have in this tiny box here and what Dustsilver are giving us. So if I take all the content out, there's a lot of stuff here. We have obviously a printed in English and Chinese user manual with all the useful information we need. Excellent to see. We have Dustsilver plastic, of all things, warranty card, very nice. We have 3 extra keys, which are the black keys. We have a very nice extraction keycap and keys extraction tool combo with a little holder right here. Very compact. Actually, that's the smallest one I've seen so far by any company. We have the wireless receiver, and we have an adapter from USB-A to USB-C in metal. Cable also in pink to match our keyboard. And obviously, you know, if you're a huge fan of Barbie or you checked out the latest Barbie movie, that might be a great option for you. So we have a keycaps right here on the USB side and the USB. But if you've seen my videos before, if you've been with me for a while, you know what I'm gonna say immediately. This cable, it's not gonna be my favorite. It's about 6 feet long, which is great, but it's very stiff and very hard to move around. What that means is once you place it on your desk and you move your keyboard back and forth, you're gonna be knocking all kinds of stuff off your desk. If you have smaller items like USB thumb drives and stuff like that, this cable, probably if it's me, I'm going to replace it immediately with something much softer and much more easy to route around your monitor and everything else. But you know, great effort for giving you a color that is matching the actual color of the keyboard. Hook and loop strap, so you can hook it right there. And if you're traveling, you just can throw it on your backpack and off you go. And last but not least, we have even a keychain, which is amazing. The keychain actually is the keyboard inside. You will see it. It matches the layout. It's metal, so you can hook that up on your backpack, on your keys. Interesting touch. That's the first time I've seen from any company, but hey, I appreciate things like that. If you're spending $100 for a good quality mechanical keyboard, you're expecting to have more things inside. So first touch and first look, I'll tell you, This is another very high quality product by Dustsilver. You've probably seen my previous video. I raved about the quality of the plastics, the way the everything is put together, the heft, the fit, the finish, everything looks amazing. It feels amazing. It's matte plastic, it's not glossy. This is gonna sustain the abuse for a lot longer time. It looks very solid. We have a little branding here on the bottom, Dustsilver. On the top, we have the USB-C on the left side and the switch, a toggle switch on the right side from wired to wireless to Bluetooth. People prefer to connect Bluetooth to tablets, phones, and stuff like that. Some people prefer wireless for, let's say, media centers, longer distance. You can control your media center this way. Or wired like me, if you're gaming, if you want the best possible latency, of course, wired is the way to go. Now, what they're offering here, a different type of keys, switches, of course. We have the black, we have the red, we have the blue, we have brown. So you can select any of them on their website and basically tailor it to how you like the responsiveness, how you like the tactile feedback, how you like the noise. I opted out to get the black switches. You probably ask me why you get the black switches. Normally you're raving about the red switches and how much you like them. Yes, absolutely, I do, but I haven't had a black switch in a long time. So I really wanted to try it and compare it to some of my red switches, see what the difference is. But you know, the red ones are my favorite. They provide a great feedback, tactile feedback, and at the same time, the noise is lower. But the black switches seem slightly more silent compared to the red switches. Very good keycaps, very nicely done. Solid MDA PBT caps, really high quality. I mean, they've done this before. I've seen it on the other products. But every time I get these kind of keys, I really appreciate the layout, because if you look at the profile, you're going to immediately notice that little curvature right here, that it's coming from the top row, kind of dips towards the middle and goes to the end. This is what the MDA PBT caps are. And I kind of prefer them slightly more than the cherry caps. The cherry caps are a little bit more flat here towards the middle, where these are a little bit more curved. I don't know, it's a personal preference, how you feel and how you actually have got used to using your keyboards, but I really like these. I really like how they have these natural curves, and of course, let me look at this colorway. This is just incredible. We have all pink frame on the side. We have a little bit of peach on the inner frame. Most of the keys are white with pink letters, and we have these kind of pistachio or kind of a mint looking ones onto the side for escape, for the tab, the backspace. And then we're moving back to the peach over here with the enter and the caps locks, and slowly transitioning again to darker pink on the bottom. The markings here on the bottom side of the keys for some of the key features, like here you see insert, home, and for the Bluetooth, different functionalities. We have the media keys here marked as well, the sound, and the brightness. Obviously, one of the biggest features here you will see is this little knob, which can be multi-purposed, has the Dustsilver logo on top of it. By default is volume, so you can press it down to mute, unmute, and increase, decrease volumes, which is great. But you can repurpose it, let's say for brightness, if you want to increase or decrease the brightness of the monitor, you can repurpose that as well. Fairly light. We have a 3000 milliamp hour battery inside to serve you for your Bluetooth or wireless needs. We have a actual metal plate right here with the Dustsilver logo. Interesting, it's normally just a sticker, but this is a metal plate. Nice and very sticky, tiny legs here on the bottom, and the extended ones also feature rubber, which is always great to see, and very soft rubber. You can see I can press on it, very sticky. That way when you raise the keyboard off the surface and you try to push, it barely moves because it's so sticky, it gets stuck to the bottom. That's great to see. And cable being onto the side, again, excellent. That way, if your monitor is right in front of you, you'll be able to easily route around it and avoid any possible obstacles. Very compact, 65% keyboard. This is my perfect and preferable size keyboards. I've mentioned that many times before. Why? Because I have 3 different keyboards with the same size on my desk, with 3 different monitors, so I like to switch back and forward, and if I have a full-size keyboard, it gets a little bit more cramped. But with these, I save a lot of space. Typing experience, so far I really like, because I'm familiar with the keys, I'm familiar with the shape of the keys. We have large shift keys, we have large enter key, the space bar is large as well, and the noise, like I mentioned, is very quiet. Of course, we're gonna plug it into the computer and see all the RGBs. Don't be surprised, the RGBs are kind of repetitive across many of the makers because they use kind of the same algorithm. Personally, I'm very interested to see if there is a single color backlight, which I prefer, and I repeated many times before throughout my videos because I really like to match the internals of my computer to my peripherals and not have a full rainbow. But a lot of people prefer the RGB, prefer the different modes. So of course, if you have that kind of preference, this is not going to disappoint you right here. And if the pink is not something you really desire, if it's something you really care, they have different color options on their website. Of course, the keys are hot swappable, so you can change with whatever keys you like. There's a full white version of this keyboard. There's other darker versions of this keyboard. So anything that you would like, you'll be able to get. Yeah, but you can actually select two different types. We have the Gateron and we have the Ultimu. So obviously you can select either one of those when you purchase your keyboard, depending on your preference, of course, and go with it. So now if we want to check out all the lights, all we need to do is just switch it to the wireless mode. That way we're gonna have all the lights starting up, and the different modes can be switched with FN and S. So if we go FN and S, you'll see we have the different waves coming up here. I'm not gonna repeat all the colors, but you can see this is static. We have the different kind of blinkings and waves and stuff like that. The roll lights up. We have the snake over here and single color background. So this is white by default. So if we go to FN and tab, this turns it off and on. So if we go to the FN and arrow up, this is the maximum brightness. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's done. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the maximum. So I like that it blinks. At least it gives you kind of the visual representation if you are actually decreasing or increasing the brightness. So now that we are on the single color, if we go to FN and A, this is going to change the colors. This is all the colors together, RGB. We have just red color, we have magenta, we have light green or more like a yellow, we have green, we have blue, deep blue, purple, and white again. So single color is optional. I'm super happy with this option. This is obviously my #1 choice that I would like to see all the time with these keyboards. Now you'll see how with the FN and Z, the knob over here changes colors. It kind of looks like a candle. So it's like rotating the different colors. And this is for the knob, and of course the logo right here also, while the remaining colors of the keyboard stays the way they are. I really like that option actually. So gives you a little bit more customization, a little bit more flair. And if I do FN and X, that actually will switch the colors. Right here, it's not going to cycle, but it's going to switch to different colors. So you can additionally customize this even more, and you can increase and decrease the colors as well with page up and page down. So just like any other keyboard, the light combinations are very easy, and if you follow the manual, you'll be able to easily navigate and find the best possible one for you. I personally like the single color, and I'm going to stick with it. So creating all kinds of customizations. And you see the light is pretty bright. Actually, let me go ahead and turn off one of my lights. Maybe you guys can see it better. Maybe it will look nicer this way. There you go. This is almost in complete darkness, only one light to my side. You can see how it's going to look. And again, if I go through the different modes, you get the color combinations here a little bit better. But I really like that white one. It looks great with the combination with the rest of it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go into the conclusion. All right, conclusion time. And what do I think about the D66 from Dustsilver? This is another keyboard that I'm absolutely in love with, and it's such a great little package. There's so many features offered right here for around $100 that you can definitely see major differences between some of the competition. And some of the things I really like is the quality. And the build quality has always been great with Dustsilver. All the other products I've seen in the past, we're talking about solid construction, solid frame, a very good ABS plastic, matte, of course, it's not glossy. There will be no fingerprints or anything left around. A great shape of the caps, a lot of functionality. We're talking about wireless, Bluetooth and wired, of course, my preferred. Great feet at the bottom. We have USB-C, 3000 milliamp hour battery built in. We have 66% compact form factor that you can put on your desk no matter how small it is, and it's still gonna fit. We have a great knob that's customizable. I really like these kind of knobs, and actually one of the main keyboards that I'm using has a similar knob for volume and mute. I absolutely love what I don't have to fish around to see the key combinations, how to turn off and on the volume or maximize or minimize the volume on the pinch when I'm playing. So having this knob, it's very, very convenient. Great color combination, great key layout. Of course, if you don't like the pink theme, you can get some of the other ones they are offering. Multiple keys offering from red, black, and brown. Again, I have to say, D66 gets a big thumbs up for me. I think Dustsilver has done an incredible job again. If you want to grab this keyboard, you can actually check out some of my affiliate links on the bottom of the video for a very good discount. But again, even if you're not going for the discount, even if you don't like this specific model, go on their website and check out some of the other products, check out some of the other ones that I've reviewed. Every single keyboard is unique, offers a great features, high quality, and I swear this was not timed with that very popular high grossing movie right now. But if you like that pink color, it's a very good match for that movie. So if you're looking to make a build on your computer that it's kind of pink and stuff like that, you can go ahead and grab one of those. I think it's gonna be matching perfectly for that specific occasion. So yeah, long story short, a big thumbs up for this keyboard, the D66, excellent product. I absolutely love it. It's gonna replace one of my keyboards that I'm using for editing, just because I wanna see how I'm going to feel with the black switches. But the comfort-wise on the keycaps is absolutely excellent. I love everything they've done here, and I definitely recommend it to you. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Check out some of the other videos coming very, very soon. I have a lot of peripherals to show you, and one very interesting video that I'm sure a lot of you that are like me and spending some time overseas during the summer or other time for a long period of time, you're gonna appreciate. It's gonna be a video about Starlink and using it in Europe. Until next time, guys, you have a wonderful day.